And let's shift focus and talk about the property space. Murali Malayappan, CMD or Shriram Properties, is joining us now to talk more about the numbers. See, look at how the stock has actually come back almost 50% from the lows, but still around the IPO price of 120 odd, when they actually launched the IPO some 2 years back. Thanks very much for your time, sir. We recently saw TPG Asia sell a big, block into the market, which was very nicely absorbed. Actually, I'm focusing on that part. And yours is a, name which has not really participated a whole lot in the real estate rally in the last 2 years. I want to talk about how business has improved in the last 2 years. Because it is your company is seen relatively much more undervalued now because everything else has run up. So I won't talk about valuation, but talk to us about how business has improved in the last 2 years, the size of your revenues, profitability, because you have also benefited from the rally, the wave of high demand.
Absolutely. Just now I was listening to Mr. Ghosh. He was talking about where his focus on increasing the share into the affordable housing and the mid-market housing. That's where the business is today. If you look at when we listed the company in December 2021, the capital market was in a very, very different shape altogether. We were, Star Health, which was just before our IPO, got listed and taken a beating. Paytm was crashing through, Zomato was crashing through. During that most crisis period, we got the company listed. Unfortunately, capital market did not appreciate well at that point of time. Now, in the last 8-9 months' time, India is on a very, very different path. Also, we are happy to have this 3-stage result, which brings kind of stability to the nation, stability to the market, stability to the housing industry as a whole. So, last 7-8 months' time, things have turned very, very different today. I'm sure real estate is doing very well in the capital market side. So, as Shriram Properties also has been doing well in the last few months. But if you look at that point of time, we had a large 4 private equity players with us, namely Walton Street Capital, Starwood Capital, TPG, Tata Capital. All of them were looking at exit. Now, TPG made an exit about, last week. So, the old hangover is gone. So, I'm sure capital market will properly appreciate now that there is no hangover. And also, a new set of investors will come in, good set of investors. In fact, one investor who came in the month of March, April, he has already seen double the price appreciation for him in less than about 9 months' time. So things are looking up. As a business for Shriram Properties, we have been focusing on growth. We have been focusing on our core areas.
Sure.
We have been focusing on where there is a big demand. So we are market leaders in South India, primarily Bengaluru, Chennai, and also in Kolkata. We made a big presence, market leaders. And business has been doing phenomenally well for us.
Sure.
We've been growing 25% CAGR for the last 3 years.
Sure. Sorry, Mr. Murali, interjecting there because I just wanted to bring more facets into the conversation. You're also getting into fractional ownership. Explain to me how that will work in terms of unlocking the value for shareholders, because I think this will be one of the first companies that will be doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know that we have developed one of the very successful commercial complex in Chennai. We did this forward sale with Xander and APG. It is about 3.6 million square foot development which has been completed and delivered. And that's one large size. Lots of REITs are coming to the play today on large office space. Whereas quite a lot of grade A locations, small office space, there has been a big demand. We have one project in Bangalore, which is about 260,000 square foot. We started with fractional ownership, did exceedingly well. We have done a fantastic job in that, and the demand is almost about 15 times for the supply what we have. So we were waiting for SEBI clearance. We did not want to rush through. Now that SEBI has cleared, we will get into smaller office space, say 100,000 square feet to 500,000 square foot office space. There, biggies and a lot of REITs are focusing on larger complex. We will focus on 100 to 500,000 square foot standalone office buildings in CBD areas, and look at fractional ownership as a model recommended by SEBI. In that model, we will go very aggressive on that. That's our plan.
Okay, so very aggressive on the fractional model as well, but you'd guided for 2,500 crore worth of sale value in FY24, which seems to be on track. But now talk to me about FY25, because there's only 2 or 3 months left in FY24, so the focus has now shifted to FY25 performance.
Yeah, FY25 is on track today on two things. On sales value, we are looking at about 5.5 million square feet to reach an FY25, which will be again, we are looking at, as I said, balance sheet at 25% CAGR. So again, on FY25, on the balance sheet side, close to about 65% of the balance sheet comes out of the performance which has been done in the last 3 years' time. Or until FY24, 23, 22. So the performance will reflect into FY25 balance sheet. We are likely to have a good PAT, over 100 crores of PAT in FY25, which is on track today. That's a guidance we have given to the market, which is fully on track because of the sales which has been done. Execution is on track. So growth has been phenomenal. And FY25, I'm more bullish because election year now. These three states have provided good results. Or hopefully, every Indian's wish or every corporate's wish in this country to have a stable government continuing. So I'm very bullish on that. So post-elections, market will go through bigger cycle of growth is my conviction.
100 crore PAT is what 25 is looking like. So you are almost 20 times on that one. But how much is 26 PAT looking like?
No, 24 we are looking at about 100.
25?
25 will, upwards of 100. It's close to about 130 plus. So
120 on FY25. Yeah. That's pretty good ambition. So 20% kind of profit growth is what you're confident of going forward with, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk about the Kolkata land as well. I understand there's a large parcel there. What's the monetization plan?
We are working with, a couple of people. One is warehousing, we have been informed earlier. The other is, there is another industry who's looking at buying space. So we will, monetize the additional land parcels in the next 3 years' time and develop the remaining portion. See, we have 314 acres township, out of which 65 is already in development. So about 10 million square foot we'll do on our own, out of which close to about 4.5 million square foot fully sold. Under construction, something already got delivered. So another 5.5 million square foot will complete in about 5 years' time. In 3 years' time, we'll monetize the remaining portion of land and exit out of the project in 5 years' time.
All right, Murali, thanks very much for your time today. So that's Shriram Properties. The stock indeed from the lows of the year has more than doubled, trading at 120 odd, 50% gain. All right, we'll take a short break on that note and we'll come back with more.